Hello students, how are you? It's your teacher Ricardo Martins Arcesilay, and we are here in our class in the Cultural Center Las Californias. So, let's start with our conversation class. For today I have a special topic. I don't want to talk about art or something related to the mind. I want you to talk about the creativity. So, I want you to think about those minds, those people that have creativity thoughts, creativity minds. Sometimes they are called crazy by the society, but most of the time they are genius people. So to have a new idea is something that is really important in our world today, because we have a lot of information, a lot of connections, a lot of social media to look for ideas, but really we have own ideas. That's the question. If you think about it, that if you think about something, for example, you have a thought, an idea, that idea is really by your only idea. No, it's like impossible to have a new idea. I think that it's possible to transform an idea, but the ideas used to be created by somebody in a part of the world, or you have the same thought that a person have in another part of the world. And thanks to the communication, and thanks to the globalization, and thanks to the internet, and to the information that go through everywhere, that we have information in every place that we visit, in all the world we have information in our cell phone. The information go with us. That's the difference of the world of the ideas right now. For example, if you remember, couple years ago, some years ago, you have to look for information in the library. You have to look for information in the library. If you want to know about something, you have to search for a book, and then you pick up the book, and then you have to read the book, and then you have the information. And maybe you have a lot of weight in your backpack charging all those books to bring to your house to read, or to read in the library those books. So you have to make an effort to find something, to find anything. Right now you have the easiest way to do it, only to look for the idea in your cell phone. You have all the world in your hands, and that's the main problem for the creativity right now. Being a creator of ideas right now is hard than in another moments, because we have always, all the time, we are always sharing ideas, and having new ideas, and sharing posts, and sharing Instagram images, and sharing Facebook news, and sharing Twitter. We have a lot of social media webs, and we have a lot of information that we are receiving all the time in our cell phones. So the creativity have to be a big deal right now, for creators, for painters, for photographers, also for people that are called artists. So in my case, for example, I am a photographer. Do you know how I have to look for new ideas? Maybe my ideas, I think that are only my ideas, and it's only my creation. But when I look for on the internet something about it, maybe I can find something similar on the social media or on the website or whatever. Maybe a person around the world have the same idea that I have, or have a similar idea, or have something that is close to my idea. But having hold the idea, the same idea, in two parts of the worlds in the world could be difficult. But the creativity right now is a big deal than in other times. So those persons that were called at the first time, like Dali, or those painters that were called crazy people, because they used to have new ideas, they used to have new points of view, they were like dreamers, creators. How to be a dreamer, how to be the person who make the new things for other people, inventors, painters, artists. Those persons are like vanguardists, like people that used to go through that feelings that they have and create new things, create new ideas, create everything. So maybe in these times those ideas could be not the most original, because it's so difficult to have an original idea. But I think that you have to make an effort if you are if you have creativity, if you are an artist, maybe if you want to share with the world something new, something that you have in mind and you want to share with the people, I invite you to try to share that idea that you have, because in a world plenty of competition, in a world that is unreachable sometimes to be the best one in something, but you have the opportunity to share with the world a lot. Do you know how many opportunities we have right now with the globalization of the information to share our ideas, to be originals, to be leadership, to have leadership, to be leaders? So you can share, for example, a hobby that you have, and you can put it on the social media, and maybe you can be a creator, maybe you can be an artist, maybe you can be somebody that leadership people, that inspire people, that move people. Maybe you can have that opportunity. So if you have an idea of something and you want to share with the world, you don't have to be afraid, you don't have to be fear to share your new ideas, because those persons in that time used to share that ideas, and used to reach the fear, to defeat the fear of sharing that ideas with the world. And they were recognized one day as the painters, as the most common person that were called crazy in that time, and right now they are incredible artists. So if you have an idea, if you have something to share with the world, I recommend you to start to, for example, to create yourself, and to it's like to start again with your ideas, and you have the time to improve that. For example, we have a lot of time right now in the house to take a break of everything and hear the ideas that we have in mind. For example, we have the time to not say I can't to everything, because sometimes we were used to say I don't have time, I can, I don't have time, I can. Right now we can do or share the ideas that we want to. If we want to reach to be an artist, if we want to reach to share something, a way of thinking, or to start sharing with the people, letting know the people the way you think, the way you have your thoughts in mind, it's the time you to start with that. Because there is a lot of competition, but there is always time to be original. There is always time to shine. There is always time to be brilliant, you know. So let's do an effort. For example, if you have a passion, you can share it with the world. It's the new age that you can do that, for example. And there is a lot of competition because there is a lot of people sharing all the days ideas, and that's the way of the new world. Imagine that world that you watch without the communication and everything, with the globalization. Remember when you have to look for the books in the library, or you have only the images of the books that you have in the library, and maybe television and maybe radio and those stuff. The ideas were not so easy to find the creativity or something, but we have right now a lot of things to inspire ourselves. For example, if you have, I don't know, an idea to build something, to create something, to look for something, do you have search on Pinterest or those pages that you have inspiration for everything? And you can transform that ideas because you're not copying. You are not copying the ideas of somebody. You can transform the ideas and there is a new idea. That's the main point that I was talking when I start a conversation. The world of the ideas most of the time they are not new, because the possibility that somebody in a part of the world is thinking at the same time as you the same idea, it's really it's really possible. But not for that you don't have to stop creating, because transforming an idea, transforming something would be great also. It would be new. Will be new if you transform an idea. So looking for and going through Pinterest and those pages that make you inspire yourself and find new ideas, may transform yourself in a creator, in a builder, in a dreamer. So let's get out our creativity. Let's put out our way of thinking, our thoughts, our leadership to create, and those good things to be creative, to let the creativity free. Like those painters, like those people that were called crazy, and right now they are famous artists. There are famous people that in that moment were called crazy because of their idea. They are the ideas, but right now they are called artists and they have valuable things about art and those stuff. So I recommend you to, I don't know, to start sharing, to be creativity, and to inspire yourself. Look through the internet, new ideas, how to create something new, and transform your ideas, transform yourself. We have the communication and we have the information in our hands. So with this, I say to you, thank you for coming to the class. Thank you for continue practicing your English with conversation class, and I wait for you in the next video. So thank you for everything. Have a nice day. Goodbye.